Okay, so we're still in the same fourth grade example, but I want you to see what this equitable access plan looks like that you're going to fill out on your own. So this is where you start, okay? And we said that it's an LA5, but we've bumped it back a little bit for you guys to, I believe, LA9. So we've given an example here of what is the context for the lesson. What is the context for the community guest? What is the student's context? What type of modifications would you make? And then what kind of question would guide your work? So this is all going to be filled in. As I said, I believe you also have 3 students instead of 4 that you have to deal with. But so maybe my issue is this student is low socioeconomic status and has never visited a construction site. So we want them to understand how a stream project could be built. So maybe we'll have a construction worker come in and talk to them. What other kinds of alternatives could we give? We might have some type of video that they would watch of a construction site. So how do you structure an engineering design process for a student who may have never visited a construction site? So that's just an example. So let's go back over here to what our fourth grade person had done. So the example is still in there, but let's look down here at what the context for the student was. So we have low socioeconomic status and a slower learner. Person we're bringing in is a master gardener and showing a video of collaboration when building a garden. So maybe that's one of the concerns if they're trying to help the student feel more confident. Okay. So place the child in a group of students that she feels confident with. And then our essential question, or guiding question for this student, how do I structure this group problem-based lesson to encourage them to work collaboratively? So you've got a couple of things built within this. We know they're doing problem-based learning. We know they're doing group work in terms of collaboration. And she's doing some type of modified work because she has different level students working together. So these are each of your different students that you're going to address. This is, once you start working through it, it isn't as difficult as it first looks. Okay. But that should be very helpful, I think. And then what will happen is you have your student numbers across here. You can put student 1, aka Janice, student 2, aka Rosie, student 3, Jack. We're fine with numbers or names as long as you use an alias. And that will be used, I know I'm scrolling down through a lot of them, across the bottom here. So whatever day of the lesson, because it's not going to be every single day, nor does it need to be, because you have a whole classroom full of students. But you will actually add it in through here, okay? And then we expect to see how it's addressed in the actual lesson plan. So hopefully that works through some of the equitable access plan that you'll have access to start in LA9.